Well, it's a pretty day and we're getting ready to dig some footings. Actually, what we're going to do is dig a few of these and then see what type of soil we have underneath. We got this ledge over here that looks like it's been filled. So we just want to make sure we're down on virgin soil.
Now, Tony, do we need to dig all of this or just dig certain holes and let him look at it?
I guess part of that depends on how you might need to operate.
How we see it?
Well, I mean, if you need to get to that bank, you know, do you want to be driving over a footing right here? What would be your normal process? You dig off that bank first over there?
Yeah, I'd probably dig that out first.
You dig that out first, then try to get this pad sort of leveled up. So.
But I can go ahead and dig. I can dig a hole here and a hole there and a hole there, so that you can check the dirt and see what we're looking at.
Well, when you say a hole, I was thinking we might pull back maybe a 6 or 8 foot section.
Yeah.
Old timers just used to count the teeth on their bucket.
Yeah, but see, I got an old bucket. It ain't got no teeth.
I ain't never seen anybody paint such a straight line before.
Because I'm such a cookie person. This is higher than that. That's about the same.
But this is even higher out here. My prediction. It'll probably be opposite now that I made a prediction. It's not bad though. Yeah, that's higher, isn't it?
Yep, this is higher.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So if we go, you want to go with this for the footing?
How does that relate to that point over there where I was saying earlier? Because that's where we,
Is that right in here somewhere?
yeah.
This is a little higher.
Okay. What we're trying to do is establish the top of our footing. You don't want the footing sticking out of the ground because you'll have to form it up. So you try to find a low point and then you dig in from there. Use the ground as your form on your footings. Then when we raise the slab up, then we'll form that up on top of the footings. I guess if it has to be filled, that chert is the best kind of fill, but we still don't know if it's loose or not. I mean, how did it feel when you were digging it? Yeah, we just found some that's your telltale sign of the field. The danger is that this ledge, this whole outer edge right here, starting here, coming around this field, that they cut out from up here. That crunching sound is a good sound. You don't hear anything, you know it's mush. We found a dinosaur egg. Where did you find that?
Uldua.
Really? What do you think that is? You think it is a petrified egg?
I have no idea, but where it come from, I found petrified coral and those trigomites or something like that.
Troglobites?
Yep, and little animals and plants.
We don't take a hammer and break that open someday. Right before we die. Just to see what's in there. And you see that's original earth down there.
And then there's the crawfish, what I like to call crawfish dirt in the back of the hole.
Yeah.
Where it's that dark brown.
Yeah.
It's not really topsoil, but it's not nothing you do in building.
But you can see out here, my theory is the original earth, and then it came up. And so all that, trying to get a broad shot of the field here. So that's original earth. This is sort of the base of the field. Field comes up, comes across, and at some point, that's where it would have been original going back up. So these footings out here are what we're seeing as might be a problem. And tomorrow morning, the soils engineer is going to come out, do some testing. So hopefully I can get some video of that. So this is called a penetrometer? What's
right.
pentometer or penetrometer?
Penetrometer.
Penetrometer. Okay.
Just like penetration.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay. And
So what's the weight of that weight?
okay, this is 17.6 pounds.
Okay.
Right. And what I'm looking at, see these marks?
Mm-hmm.
Those are every 2 inches apart.
Uh-huh.
And when we're doing this sort of the low-tech way with for a foundation like that, that's about one blow. One.
So is there a certain number of drops it takes to get a certain distance?
Well, with this size hammer, if you're getting one blow for one drop, that's about 2,500 pounds a square foot.
Okay.
All right, for this kind of soil. And see, that's what you've got to a depth of about 27 inches below the bottom of footing. That's pretty consistent.
And what are you? So you're saying that tool is telling you what? What's the
that you've got 2,500 pounds a square foot.
Okay.
Uh,
I think people get confused sometimes because we measure or concrete is, you know, based on
in PSI.
PSI, pounds per square inch.
And this is
And what we're looking at on our footing.
in pounds per square foot.
Well, that's a neat tool.
Yeah, and when you want to cut it finer than that, and actually what I'm going to do on the next one, I was getting ready to do a dry run on this when you called me. I've used this kind of device many times, but this one's mine. It's brand new out of the box.
Hasn't been calibrated yet?
Yeah, and well, it's not that it's not calibrated, but I haven't really had time to play with it.
Right.
And so anyway, see, our initial reading is right here, 30 3/8 inch.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna go, this is the southwest footing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so one blow takes us to 28 and well, that's actually
Like
28.3. This thing is set up in tenths, so that was 30.8, and one blow took us to 28.3.
So then what's a good number, or a number that we're looking for?
Well, about 2 inches between blows.
Okay.
And I'll be able to, I'm gonna fiddle with this a little this evening. 24.6. So that's right at 2 inches, which is the 2,500 and change.
You know, one thing I was thinking about when you were getting your tool out was we'll have our spread footing right out here, but out here we're framing these walls, so we'll have a turn down footing. So what if we put that third piece of rebar in the middle of our turn down, which would actually be close to the middle of the...
Right.
Would that be...
Yep. Yep. Now, that one, we went 23.6. That was just an inch with one blow.
So the farther we go down, the better.
Stiffer.
Yeah.
22.6.
So you need to take an average of so many blows.
Right, and the other thing, if we got this consistently, what it might indicate is that the smarter money would be to go down, you know, make it a little deeper, leave it the design width, but go a little deeper.
Okay.
To stiffer soil.
And then still keep it about 12 inches deep.
Well.
Or would you thicken?
That I'm saying that yeah, you mean as far as the thickness,
of the slab
of the footing?
Yeah, the footing. Sorry.
The same. Yeah, it could be the same width. 21.
Actually, though, it might average out because we'd have to pour something to get back up to our slab height. Mm-hmm. You know, that my turn down's going to sit on out here, and we might have we would have to have a little stem wall. Mm-hmm. So if they're going to form it up, that it depends on. Really, what they're going to tell me is less forming time or concrete. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Right. And what I'll be doing is getting an average on these. Is that